Hi kids. So we are back again and we are here together at your own learning platform, Learn Forward, with your grammar book, The Grammar Hub by Feathercap. Today we'll be starting a new chapter from your book, that is chapter 17, which talks about punctuation. Do you remember some punctuation marks that we have learned in grade 1 and 2? Can you tell them? Okay, full stop. Where do you use that? Perfect answer, at the end of a sentence. But you know, sentences are of different kinds, isn't it? So, do you put a full stop at the end of every sentence? No. What do you put at the end of question sentences? Exactly, question mark. I'm happy you remember them from your past learning. So, let's see what new you are going to learn today. Recall exercise. Rearrange these jumbled words to form meaningful sentences, and remember you have to start them with capital letter and end it with a full stop. So let's do this. A player good am I. Who is going to give the answer? Come on, make a sentence out of it. Yes, that's perfect. I am a good player. That's the perfect answer. Let's do the next. Is the moon full at night? Come on, yes, let's start the sentence. It is, yes, it is a full moon night. You know what is a full moon night? When the moon appears complete in the sky. Next, 7 colors there in our rainbow. Yes, you are right there. There are 7 colors in a rainbow. Perfect. Now let's do the last one. A nut the eats a squirrel. Yes, good. A squirrel eats the nut, right? So this is your sentence that is giving you complete meaning. Now, going ahead with questions. What are questions? Questions are the sentences in which you ask something. And how do you write those sentences? How do you write those questions? Let's learn. The first rule is, because it's a sentence, you'll start it with a capital letter. But because it is a question, you are asking something, you will end it with a question mark. Remember this, right? And how do we frame interrogative sentences? Let's learn here. Let's see some question sentences here. How are you? Where do you live? So we are asking something. Do you go to school? So the way I am speaking, you can just make out, oh, the teacher is putting some question, isn't it? What's the national bird of India? So the way we ask questions is different. Who is in the room? Right? So this is how we put questions, how we write the questions. These are all interrogative sentences. Now we'll be learning about how to form the questions, how to, if you have a statement, if you have a simple sentence, how can you turn it into question? So let's see here, students. The first one is, you have to remember that whenever there is a helping verb, there is a linking verb in the sentence, we take that verb, just pick that verb and take it to the beginning of the sentence, and the rest of the sentence you will write in the same order. Like, Manav is taking the exams. What is this? It's a statement. Now, if I want to change it into question, I'll just pick out, is there any helping verb or linking verb here? Oh, yes. Is the helping verb here. So what I'll do, I'll just take this in the beginning of the sentence, and now what my sentence is Manav taking the exams? And that becomes your interrogative sentence. Is Manav taking the exams? Let's see the next one. There are rats in the room. Again, we find a helping linking verb here. So what will we do? We'll take it to the beginning, and what do we get? Are there rats in the room? And we put a question mark. Let's see another one. They will fly to Mumbai on Monday. Oh, again there's a helping verb. So will go in the beginning. It will be, will they fly to Mumbai on Monday, right? So whenever there's a helping verb, you will take it in the beginning of the sentence. Now, sometimes when there is no helping verb, what do? we have to introduce the helping verb from our side. And this happens especially, we have done tenses, we have done simple present tense and simple past tense. So this happens in simple present and simple past tense, because what do we do there? We have SES with the verb, and we may not have, but helping verb is not there. So that helping verb we introduce from our side, which is do, does in present tense. And how do we do that? We'll take it to the beginning of the sentence. He tells lies. Now here, because he is a singular, so with that we will introduce does. But remember students, because we are already using SES with the verb do, with the helping verb, so we will remove S from here. So what will be our question? Does he, from here you have to remove S. Does he tell lies? So this is our question. Does he tell lies? Now in the next, again it is simple present without SES, because the subject is plural. They eat rice. So here we will use do. So the question will be, the interrogative sentence will be, do they eat rice? So simply what you have to remember is, this SES will be removed when you introduce does with the singular subject. I hope you have understood this. Do, does is introduced in the beginning of the sentence to make sentences interrogative, right? So moving ahead, let's see some interrogative sentences here. The interrogative sentences start with the question words also. As we have read earlier also, let's read more. Who is your class monitor? What is the name of that book? Which is your favorite vegetable? Whose bag is lying on the floor? So here we are asking questions by using all these question words. When are you leaving for your summer vacation? Where is your house? How is the weather? And why are you late? So these are all question words, and then we start the interrogative sentences with question words also. So if you have understood the use of interrogative sentences, how to form them, can we go ahead with an exercise? Okay, let's see your understanding here. Read the sentences given below and change them into interrogative sentences. So it is a cold day. So we'll just look out for the linking helping verb and it will go in the beginning. So your sentence becomes, very good, that's perfect. Is it a cold day? And here you have the interrogative sentence for you. The lake is deep. So how will you say that? Wonderful. Is the lake deep? That's it. Yes, let's look at this. He runs slow. So here you don't have any helping verb here. So this S, because he is singular. So how will we start the sentence? We will use the helping verb does from our side. Does he? Now because this he is singular, we have already used ES with do. So we will remove this and the sentence will be, does he run slowly? And a question mark at the end. Understood? Let's move to the next. Flying squirrel is a kind of bat. Yes, it's easy. You have a helping verb. You'll take it in the beginning. That's wonderful. Next, again, the Nile is the longest river. Oh, that's very easy again. Take is in the beginning. So what do you get? Is the Nile the longest river? That becomes your interrogative sentence. Next, the children are watching TV. Same again, you have the helping verb. It's very easy to change sentences into interrogative sentences. So I hope these three with the helping verb you can do yourselves. I'll leave that on you for practice. Let's go ahead and recall what we have learnt in this session. What is question? A question is a sentence in which you ask something. So they are called interrogative sentences. And you finish them with a question mark at the end. Remember, right? So end up with a question mark. Now, how can you form the questions? By just taking the helping verb in the beginning of the sentence, nothing else. But yes, sometimes what you have to remember is When there is no helping verb, from our side, we start the interrogative sentence with the helping verb do, does, right? And remember, when you use does in the beginning of the sentence, the SES from the verb will be removed, students. That is very important. SES will not be taken together with do, that means in the form of does, and with the verb also, right? Like, does he write neatly? Does she run fast? Does she speak politely? So, with do, with SES, we have already introduced SES in the beginning with the helping verb. So, SES from the verb is always removed. That happens when we introduce the helping verb from our side. Remember this. And then we have also learned about the interrogative sentences, starting with these different question words. What, when, where, why, who, whose, whom. All these are question words. So they also help us in making interrogative sentences. So I hope you have understood how to form the interrogative sentences. Let's see your understanding with the help of this exercise. Tick the correct answer. So let's pick out the correct word from here. Do you live? What do you live? When do you live? The question is, where do you live? Perfect. Would you like to eat? Oh, who would you like to eat? Which do you like to eat? Or what do you like to eat? We are asking your choice. A thing, so we'll be using what? Dash is your best friend. We are talking about a person here. So it will be, who is your best friend? And we just come across such questions quite often. We know we say like that only. Dash is the Taj Mahal. Yes, where is the Taj Mahal? Not how is the Taj Mahal, not whose is the Taj Mahal. Next, Dash, were you absent from school yesterday? Yes, the teacher asked you the reason. So the question is, why? Brilliant. Now coming to next, apply now. We have fill in the blanks with the correct question word. Read the sentences aloud. So you have to use the correct question word here. Dash is the train arriving. We know what are the question words. What, when, where, why, who, whose, whom. So let's see. Dash is the train arriving. Good answer. When is the train arriving? Dash is that dark girl. Yes. Who is that dark girl? Very good. Dash is your mother feeling now. So you want to know about her well-being. You are saying, how is your mother feeling now? Dash house is on Turner Road. Which house? Whose house? It will be whose house is on the Turner Road, because we know there is a house. We want to know who lives there. So it will be whose house. Dash is the prize-winning flower decoration. When is the prize-winning flower decoration? So was that interesting to learn about the different question words here? It was really nice time teaching you all. We'll be coming ahead with more interesting topics in grammar. Till then, happy learning.